decision left me in this way. This song should be about when I got your call. You said you weren't ready for marriage, that you couldn't commit at all. This song could be about our happy years. Instead, somehow it hurt you. I was there to dry your tears. This song will be about how I'm not around. So I came to my senses, putting my feet back on the ground. It could be about us. All about us, yeah. But it ain't gonna be about us. If I cry for you one more time, somebody stay for me. My friends say I was blind to lay it all on the line for you, but you didn't care, so I felt like a fool. Woo! But I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool. Yes, it could be about us. All about us, yeah. But it ain't gonna be about us, baby. I'm gonna write this song, sing about how you didn't need us. About us, all about us. Now this song could be about us, but it's not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great, Johnny.
LATV studio on Entertainment Now, and I'm telling you, you guys have got to get this album, All About You, is going to be coming out. And we had his sister, Evelyn Champagne-King, who was on prior on the phone, and I know we've got some more coming on with him. I'm hoping the producer man will extend my showtime. Yes, 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 because you've got another song that you've been performing. Well, soon we will be. I'm getting all his like. See, this is the first time I've had my producer and the videographer stunned. Johnny, you're amazing. You're amazing. So where are you playing? Where can people see you?
Well, you know, right now I'm doing a lot of stuff, but not necessarily as Johnny King. And but I will, once I release the album, then I'm going to do a promotional tour, and I'm setting that up now.
And now I'm going to be there. I'm going to be a roadie.
You can always, you know, people can always go to my website, www.johnnykingmusic.com, just how it's spelled or how it sounds, and you can be updated with like my concert schedule and everything else.
So you do all the tracks, you do all the music, all by yourself?
Yes.
Okay, how hard is it? Because the reason I ask is because my husband's in the audience too, and I know you two been talking a lot, you got a friendship going on thing, and you made this rain stick. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you made a rain stick,
Yeah,
huh?
and all my rice. But that's okay.
My daughter just gave me a rain stick. I didn't make one. I'm not that crafty.
Oh yeah, he likes to be a maker of all that, but he's you know, writing music and everything. So this is a great opportunity. We're both blown away.
Mm-hmm.
So how long does it take you to create all the different tracks and do what you need to do?
Well, I actually, it depends. If I'm inspired, I could finish the basics of a song in a day. And if there are some songs that I like and I sort of dwell on those moments, so it takes longer. Mm-hmm. But like my creative process, since I play most pop instruments, it ranges. Like I could write a song, like I wrote the song Access on guitar. I wrote Natural on guitar. I wrote I Just Want to Dance on drums. Like those are the first instruments that that inspired those songs. But I play live drums on it. Like even if I play an electronic kit, I make sure that I don't sequence anything. I just use the my Pro Tools as a recorder, as it were.
Oh my goodness, so there's always music in your house.
And there's always a lot, listen, there's a lot of mistakes on the album, but that's part of who I am,
See, that's very humble, because a lot of artists, they want to make sure that everything is perfect, but what you would know as mistakes, I'm only going to know as art, because you sound wonderful.
Oh, I'm grateful, thank you.
I know these things. Mm-hmm.
I know there's some musicians that'll be like, yeah, but I would have put some strings there
Yeah,
or
but
something like
let's
that.
talk about the musicians. If they're the ones that criticize, where are they? They're Stephen Natural, are they?
I must be a bad mother if I'm with Gail.
Now let me ask you this is the big thing, because we had your legendary sister who was beautiful, she's so wonderful, who was on the radio. I mean, she's been on the radio, but she was on phone. Are you two ever going to do an album together?
Actually, my sister and I had a conversation this morning, and I'm working on some tracks that I'm going to give her, and I can guarantee you that it is going to be very hot. It's going to be very hot. Like,
Yeah, great.
Now,
Yeah.
see, what you can't do is make your sister cry on stage, because when you do a song like that, then you'd be like, okay, sis, I need you to pick up the line, come on now.
yeah, no, it's gonna be so hot that
I love it.
I'm gonna try to find my way onto it somehow.
You two are so humble. I mean, honestly, and that's what I love about you two, because as I said, who would have ever thought one day I'd be interviewing both of you, much less one as it started. And it's a huge, huge thing for me. And getting to know you and your beautiful wife and everything. I mean, you guys are you're just awesome. You're just so casual. See, there's going to be a whole bunch of groupies that wanted to come in here, and I'm like, nope. Like, anything now doesn't roll like that. What do you think? So what do you do for fun? I know you've got the album coming out, but we want to get a little background on Johnny King. What do you like to do?
Well, yeah, I was just talking with my cousin on the way up here.
Chet?
Yeah, my cousin Chet Hurd. Actually, really talented himself. I used to be really a speed junkie in terms of motorcycles, and when I say I used to, I mean I think that I've had enough because I keep blowing my engines. So,
What?
you know.
What? How do you blow your engine, John?
You keep it at the rev limit too long.
The rev limit being 180, would that be the rev limit?
No. My bike can only do like 140, but like
Only.
you keep it there for 20 minutes, that might be too much.
What about you? Are you going through a drive-through or something? Is there an arm attached to that bag? What are you doing?
Let's just say, like, in the past I was going fast enough where you wouldn't have known it was me, so let's just say that. But I've calmed down. My wife also rides motorcycles.
I know, Karen.
And
That's awesome.
she's got a huge bike. So, we ride together, and I wish I could say that when we ride together we're safer because she putt-putts, but that wouldn't be really the truth.
I said, how's her RPMs going to keep up with your RPMs?
Yeah, she keeps up a lot with me.
Draggers.
She sees, she'll see some guys with a small bike, she'll like, oh, that's a little bike. She's a bad chick. She's a bad chick.
She'll hold her head down. See, they won't pay in the studio audience, but Karen's like, oh, just keep talking about your other stuff.
But she's smart. You won't see her getting any tickets or anything like that.
Good.
She knows how to dodge the police.
She like
No.
Poor Karen. I can imagine what the car ride is going to be with King tonight.
I'm going to be sleeping. She's going to chauffeur me now.
So you've got the album coming out. How long did it take you to create this?
To be honest with you, it took me about 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, only because, even though there are mistakes on the album, I am somewhat of a perfectionist, so I would go through a lot of revisions in terms of, mostly in terms of what it is that I'm trying to say. Lyrically, lyrics are probably more important to me than even the music. I hate to say that, but I think it's really important that that you always allow what you've written down to really represent you. Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, in music, especially like pop, you know, music, popular music, you know, people assume too often that like what you're writing is kind of autobiographical. Mm-hmm. And I think that that's not fair. It's like, nope. Yeah, it's like, yeah, like the things that I'm saying, I'm telling a story. Right. So don't assume that, you know, and I think that rap and hip hop has helped to cause, you know, that phenomenon, that people think that you're speaking about yourself, but it's just another art form, and if you can find a topic that's relevant, then, you know, you speak on it.
You know what's going to be interesting, because I'm going to direct a lot of you at home to go to YouTube, and where you can see a lot of these videos, and there's a unique style with Johnny's singing, and you are amazing, okay? You're amazing. If you go, I know those of you at home, you're already, you'll be clicking now, you want to click now, what are you doing? Anyway, when you go to YouTube, when you see for Johnny King, there's a whole array of all his songs. You're going to see what he had just played, Could Be. You're going to see some of the other songs that I have here. And don't tell me, I have Us and D-I-M-E, Natural, which is a really, really good one. But the thing is you're going to hear a lot of that funk. You're going to hear a lot of that music. And like his life, the music will take you on a ride.